and it looks like I might be live.
Bitcoin is live in
30 minutes.
the countdown.
Okay, I need to see if my sound is up. Up, up, up. Yes, it's up, 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 up. Kita ki artichoke. Laat ons maar skiet.
Laat het maar skiet.
Goeienaand my mensies.
Laat hy val waar hy wil.
Laat hy val waar hy wil. Africa, die aka TBC Powerbox. I know I said I'll do this live broadcast in English tonight, but I'm going to swap over to Afrikaans for a change.
Hello guys, how are you? Hope you're doing well. No, do it tonight in English and do it tomorrow night.
I will just say to someone, Stefan Liebenberg, ek hoop jy kyk al. Baie dankie dat jy hier is vanaand. And whoever else might be watching, hello and welcome to my channel tonight. Okay guys, just apologize for last night. Just time ran away with me and other things happened, so I'm at least here. Ek dink nie van die grond af. Ja. Ja, ek ook nie Stefan nie worry nie. Baie dankie dat jy kyk vanaand. Okay guys, tonight I'm going to talk about TBC, the Amazing Abundance. You know, the problem that we have is in this world of today, everyone wants to sit on their asses and do nothing and get something. You know, let me give you the scenario. If you are a mechanic or electrician or a boiler maker or an office person or whatever job you do.
Or a mommy and housewife. That's also a job.
Yeah, but something you get paid for.
But yeah, okay, never mind. That's a different story.
If you go work for a boss where you've got to get a monthly salary, do you think your boss is going to allow you to sit on your ass the whole day and twiddle your thumbs or work on your cell phone while you're supposed to be doing work? Do you think you're going to get paid a salary after that? Okay, who of you guys will say, hi Jules, welcome. Hi Stephen. You know, give me your opinion on what I just said. Do you guys agree with me?
Well, if I was your boss, I'll take 3 years off, very ass up off the chair and get out, do some work, or take your stuff and go.
Yes, that's what I would do. Look, I am a business owner, okay? I've managed 2 workshops. I manage my own workshop, so it's an actual fact 3. So I know what it's like to have people work under me. And I know what it's like to work with competent and incompetent people. Now, the world is full, I would say 65% incompetent people. People who are lazy as people who'd rather sit and lay on the couch. Now I'll show you, if I can just get it. Okay. And people can just sit and lay on the couch and then you get people like myself. Okay, I almost fell down there. Hey. Okay. My heart is in my eyes now. Sorry guys, I didn't actually want to show you that. Okay, but yeah. You know, I've had some people who I've worked with who don't know what they're doing. Now, I'm a mechanic. Now, I would say, how can a doctor earn more money than a mechanic? Now, this is also something I want to ask. How can a doctor earn more money than a mechanic? When I go to the doctor and I say, hey doctor, I've got a pain here. I've got a pain in my chest, or there's a pain here in my tooth, or I've got constant headaches. You know, the doctors will prescribe you pills and there you go, 15 minutes. But you know, a car, I'm a mechanic. I protect a person's life by making sure their car is mechanically and electronically sound. If there is electronic problems on the car, I'm not an auto electrician, but I know some electrical work. If okay, I'm watching myself there.
I'm rewatching what happened just now.
Now, for instance, you bring me your car. Let's say Stefan, sê nou maar jy bring vir my jou kar. Jy het 'n elektriese probleem op die battery. You got an electrical problem on the battery. So now I've got to figure out what is this electrical problem, Because at the end of the day, this electrical problem could give sparks that go to your fuel line, which causes the car to explode. Or, for instance, you've got a noise in the suspension. You've got a ball joint that is loose, or you've got a lower control arm bush that's buggered. There's a noise in the engine. First of all, you can't tell me what is going on in the engine. I've got to use what's in my mind up here, not a machine, nothing. I've got to use my intellectual knowledge, my intellect, to find out what is the problem. So I have to do the hard work to get something in return. Because if I go stand in front of an engine and say fix, it's not going to fix. If I go say to a wire, stop shorting, it's not going to stop shorting if I don't do something about it. To be a mechanic is the most hands-on job you can get, I would say.
I'd say the same.
And it is one of the most dangerous jobs a man can have, because you're always worried about the client's safety. Because if you either fitted on an engine mounting incorrectly, or you did a cam belt wrong, or you did something wrong, something can end up falling off, which could cause the person driving the car to lose their life. Now that's how I see life. You've always got to have that what if, especially with most stuff. What if I didn't double check that? Now, let's say I do a client's car and he comes back, there's another noise. Now, he's immediately going to say, now, what if I didn't take it back to this guy? Then I could have been dead now. But luckily, when you have that kind of job, you've got to constantly double check yourself. Not because you are unsure, it's because you need to make sure it is fine. I can't do front shocks on your car and half tighten the top shock mounting bolt, because then 200 miles down the road or 100 miles down the road, the shock falls out. Then you got no suspension and the car flips. You die. They do some background checking, find out I was the last mechanic who worked on the car, like let's say a day prior. Then I'm the one who gets locked up for murder. Now, at the end of the day, doctors, you go to a doctor and you tell them, listen, this is my problem. A car cannot tell me what its problem is. I've got to find it out myself. So why does a doctor earn more than a mechanic?
It's actually unfair if you guys think about it, because
yes, it is.
Now he's coming to the point that he's actually wanting to make. Why
yes.
must we do the things for TBC by only being coached and guided, and with that little cookie in front of your nose, or that carrot guiding you in front of your nose? Now here's another reward for you. Now here's another reward for you. Oh, almost 1,032 members tonight. And as soon as the
keyword comes, drops. Stefan, ek wil net gou iets vir jou sê. Ek's 'n Volkswagen, Audi, BMW en Mercedes spesialis, hoor. So ek kan jou kar baie goed vir jou regmaak. But in any case, that's what I'm trying to say. I've got to constantly be hands-on in the work I do. I've got to do the hard work to ensure the client's safety. Now, that's what we've got to work the similar way with TBC. We've got to work to ensure that the people's accounts are safe, that they do all the right steps and things to do everything the way they're supposed to. Now, like I said earlier, if a client brings me a car and there's a knock in the engine, let's say the engine needs an overhaul, I'm not gonna, if I go stand in front of that engine and say, knock, be gone, it's not gonna happen. It's the same thing with the send button meetings. Almost 1,050 people watching the video. Keyword comes out. Pooh! There we dropped right down to 700 and something members, viewers. Now come on, guys, that's a bit unfair.
That's not the whole purpose of the send button meetings. The send button meetings are there for us to get educated,
yes,
and get the extra information that we need. And Jules said, James, keep alert, make sure you don't miss a beat. That's called action.
Yes. You know what? Someone commented on Randy's post this afternoon.
I thought it was excellent.
Get married to the blog and give birth to sound education. You know what? That is so bloody wow.
That was really a wow comment.
That was a nice comment. I'm going to go back on what Randy was speaking about the night before last night. Randy went to such a point that he started tearing up on video. But you know what? I get what he's saying. You know what? What's currently happening is we are like the dogs to the world. Us. Now, I'm meaning it in a polite way. The elite see us as dogs, and the government sees us as dogs. They always waving this little thing in our hands, like Randy said. Want to have a nice life, get a nice education. Do you get a nice education? Do you want to be better educated? Go to college. Here's a better reward for you. Then you go to the next one. Then it's like, okay, do you want to live financially well? Get yourself a decent job. You get a decent job. Then they hand up another carrot in front of your face. You want to make some more money. You want to make some more money. And then of course us like little puppy dogs constantly follow along.
When we're gonna break that chain?
When are we going to stop following these damn idiots and start being our own people?
Yeah, what did the blog put up today? That picture that the blog put up? I'll have to go to it. But Stefan says, to tell you the truth, a doctor studies 7 years, and you still have to tell him what is wrong with you, lol. Then they tell you to take one tablet 3 times a day. How the
Yes, that's exactly my point, Stefan. Dis presies wat ek probeer sê en ek sê dit my hele lewe lank. You know, a lot of people do not know what's going on inside an internal combustion engine. Now, I've got the mechanical mind that I know exactly what's going on inside an internal combustion engine, if it's diesel or petrol. And a doctor, yes, like Stefan says, you go to a doctor, he studies for 7 years to be a doctor. You go to him and say, you tell him what's wrong, give you a pill, say take one pill 3 times a day. What the hell, man? But now a client brings his car to a mechanic and says to the mechanic, hey, listen, my car's got a problem. Figure it out. So now I've got to now go and spend time, not unnecessary time. I love my job. I love a mechanic. My heart is at an engine. Give me any engine and I'm the most happiest guy in the world. And I will figure out the problem. 90% of mechanics I know in the area we stay, they cannot diagnose a car without a diagnostic machine. 90% of the jobs I have done, and I work from home in the backyard, I diagnose a car without a machine. I have never had a diagnostic machine of my own. I do want to get one because sometimes it is a bit easier, but I can diagnose a car with what I know up in here.
And that came then not from just sitting on the couch, not looking at the blog, not studying the blog. That came from education from himself, from his dad, and from his grandfather.
Steel met die oog.
Yeah. And then, man, I'll trust you with my wallet. Saying that I'll let you touch my girlfriend, in brackets, my car. His car's his baby, eh?
Yeah, I know the feeling. Look, I'm a mechanic myself. I will never take my car to anyone to get fixed. I trust myself. I don't trust anyone.
That's what came up on the blog.
But yes, enough ranting. The blog says, in order to end poverty, we don't need the elite to change. We need all the poor people to change.
Yeah, not only change themselves, your mindset, your way of thinking, your way of doing things, your way you want to resolve an issue. That is how you change your mindset. You can't change your mindset by just sitting on the couch, scratching your head and wondering, how am I going to get this loaf of bread? How am I going to get this loaf of bread? I think we are all tired and sick and had enough of life what it's throwing to us. So we've got to step up to the plate. If we have to get to do 2 shows a day, so be it. We'll do 2 shows a day.
Guys, I'm sick and tired. This thing that I've got to... my mother and I, I've always been there for my mom, and my mom's always been there for me. And, the thing is, I know what it feels like to go in the middle of the month to say to your mom or your dad, listen, I'm hungry. But there's hardly food in the house. Now, I'm talking about a couple of years ago. We went through one big financial rut in our life.
I think a lot of people have.
And that look you get, I will never forget that. When I get that look from I've seen that look many times. But when we went through those big problems of ours, my mom and dad at the end of the month when the pay's supposed to come in, they've got to somehow look into the kids' eyes and say, listen, this month we can't afford this and we can't afford that. You're gonna have to eat soya and mealie meal. But you know what, at the end of the day, it never bothered me because I'm a family guy. I'm not I'm not someone who would prefer being on my own. You know what, my dream, take away my laptop, take away my cell phone, take away my Wi-Fi and everything. Give me a, a wooden cottage on a lake, no internet connection, no interruptions with my mother, my father, my wife, and my brother. The four people that I love the most in this world. Then I'll be the most happiest man. And of course, an engine. Let me at least still fix engines.
Well, you see, this comes down to the human race. We're supposed to be divisions in the TBC family, but not all of the people are stepping up to the plate with the live broadcasts, not showing up at the send button meetings, not studying the blog. And this is now where it comes in that we say people are not stepping up to the plate. It's Butana that says hello, James.
Hi, Butana.
And Stefan says it's just a car and it drives like a dream.
I know those Mercedes Benzes do drive like a dream. I've driven one or two.
Now, admin's got a dream. The admin of TBC's got a dream, and he's putting that dream into motion. He can't do it on his own.
We are there to help him.
They say women can multitask. Admin can multitask to a certain point, and some people can as well. But why doesn't our family members in TBC, the divisions, why don't we get to multitask? Start with our duplication, what we're supposed to do, in our what phase?
Distribution phase.
In our distribution phase, not our redemption phase. Yes, we've got the redemption of the cookie awards, but first it comes with adding the people to TBC. Then it gets to the orphans that is around TBC that we need to get in touch with, and all those leads will come to the people that I was doing the live broadcast shows, like Jared Windsor said earlier on in his live show.
Guys, I'm heartbroken. I'm very heartbroken. Not because of the personal issues in my life, but because of what's happening. You know, last week Monday, Randy was doing his send button meeting. The slots couldn't get filled quick enough. The Tuesday was slower, Wednesday worse, Thursday worse, and now, you know what? The slots are getting even less and less.
It's only 30 minutes.
Guys, I'm gonna be frank. If you don't know what the hell to talk about, go read the bloody blog.
Randy said so.
Go read the blog. You know what? You're at least still doing a video for TBC.
It's showing interaction. It's showing that the people are there willing to step up to the plate for TBC, like TBC has stepped up to the plate for us. Countless of money that TBC has spent on keeping everything going for us divisions. What are we doing for admin?
Yes, guys. You know what? I'm going to sometime soon. I'm going to make a spreadsheet on admin's doings for us and our doings for admin. You know what? I have started it, but I will finish it and then I'll do a video about it. You know what? What admin has done for us. You know what? Where are you all so I can clap some of you upside the head?
I love that article.
I will literally, admin, I will do that. I have already two or three people. I've literally hit them upside the head because they don't want to listen. They don't want to follow what is said.
They want to do it their own way.
Yes, okay, last night was no excuse, but unfortunately time ran away with me and was just involved with some things. But you know what? At least we still did our live streaming. I was still in the videos. I was still not involved in the video, but I was still watching.
I stood in. I was the backup power box.
And say thanks to my mom for standing in for me. I really appreciate it. You know what? How many people would stand up for each other like that?
That's true, Stephen. There's no excuse for not reading the blog.
There's no excuse, guys. With me saying I'm heartbroken, I'm not just heartbroken. I'm pissed off. And nobody wants me to rant about being pissed off. Because I'm going to tell a lot of people to go stick their finger where the sun doesn't shine. But you know what? At the end of the day, we need to start standing up together as a community. How can we expect the banks to go ahead with everything How can we expect everything to go on as according to admin's plans if the coin base is not 100% stable because the members are not stable in the damn coin?
They're on a seesaw.
Guys, this is us now. Yes, TBC goes up only, but the members are like this on a damn seesaw. It's like no one can decide what the hell to do. I'll do a video today. No, 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 I won't. No, I'll do a video tomorrow. No, no, I better not.
I'm not saying
I see what on. I need to get that keyword of the day. I need to get this keyword of the day. Come on, guys. It's not what the hell the video is about. It's about information. I made the video about another thing. How can we be a strong community? No one wants to be work together. Is it that very difficult? Yes, we've got Stefan Riefenbach, we've got Stephen Covey, we've got Kerry the White, Lawrence Malek, Edwin Randy, Dawn Gila, Dan Luce, David Jones, Jared Windsor, and a few others who work together. But what about the rest of the people? The blog said the other day, when you are watching live stream, use it as a good point to market your videos. Send your videos to your referrals, to your outline or your downline, so that you can get more interactive conversations in videos. God, and that's where this all this goes down. Everyone is focused on politics. Everyone is focused on all the shit that's happening in the world. No one wants to see the play good side. The Bible talks about abundance. God has told us about abundance and about the things that it's happening and it's going to happen. We need to wake up. The RFID chip. I'm not sure if you would want to get that. I wouldn't get it. The hell to that. I wouldn't get it. They can keep me in jail. They can cut my head off. I will not do that thing. You know what? I'm a person. Guys, if you agree, if all of you agree to what I'm saying tonight, please type in the comment state TBC always because it's about time. I'm going to be doing a lot more videos where I'm ranting on about our members and how we need to start standing up more for each other and start working together. Because it's about time that we really start doing something about this. You can't expect the point to go anywhere in the development. You can't expect the point to grow and to be a strong, stable, steady community if there is all these inconsistencies in the guys, for once, I'm going to take some advice from the young. I might not look at I'm 30 years, I'm only 24 years old. I was born in 1990. I'm 24 years old.
you might work.
It's about time that we start really doing something about working together. Because at the end of the day, the community is always going to be inspired to move along. You know what, though? Depending on how you live your life, what comes out of it will be you guys agree with what I'm saying? Type in the comments and you see your story. Always, I don't think you guys would these things supported. I'm a funny person. I would go up to any random stranger, person I don't even know, I'll tell them immediately about these. Like, I sell the product as a people. And the people who got me into it, I hardly know them. We're talking to them through WhatsApp. They came to my music training over there. Before they left, told them about TBC. I can get into the mall. I can be 2 hours in the mall, my mother and I. By the time we leave the mall, it's like that's just
We got to the mall to have fun. You got to the mall to start
in the mall to people. Talking about thinking about everything. So, what we really need to do is be yourself like we are in the distribution phase. We are not in the lazy phase. We are in the distribution phase. So distribute. That's the only thing. You know, my broadcast title for my TBC Amazing Abundance. It is Amazing Abundance. And we all need to start seeing that. I think we are doing a live chat. Okay, I'm just leaving this. So everyone's just be quiet tonight. Come on, guys. But you know what? You'll get it. One thing we need is understanding and we need to do this. That's the biggest thing. Not just distribute the you guys look what's that all the time. I just want to say I haven't touched it so I can help you. I'll help you. I'll know you need to now. I'll be I'll give you as much information as you need all that service. And I will always be there. I will be always. So if you're an orphan, if you need someone, my information is in this video description. I have both my WhatsApp numbers, my Facebook account, and my email address. Email me. So again, I'm a person that I can sub you. I can be your partner if you want. Partner up with me. I'll do the rest of it. I'll do it. And I'll see you guys, please. If you want to see the maximum you need to start giving the expectations. That's what I will consistent action creates consistent results. You need to be consistent. You need to carry on. You can't carry on like lazy buns. Sticking a lazy ass. You need to be the bun. You guys who have no one to the face of us. I didn't mean to offend anyone too much. If I did, I need to apologize. It's something that I do and but by the time we start saying no to the need to start saying yes to abundance. We need to start saying no to yes to abundance. But guys, for myself, Daniel Murphy, aka the TBC Powerbox.
And sorry, you're definitely okay. Just coming to you live on something. Coming to you live on something. is my last show off already, and then you can have your guys, see you in the chat too. Stefan, Kitana, guys, thank you so much for being on board and for being on. And I'm going to search out this thanks, guys. God bless. Happy holiday.
Okay, then I want to say bye-bye for the little TBC talk. TBC review to the name patches. Bye-bye. Okay, guys. Thank you for watching it. You guys are guys. It's just one thing you all need to remember. You need to distribute. Distribution. Caring, caring, caring. Guys, and myself, and Robert, and until next time. I love you all. God bless.